Hello, everyone. This is Matt, your local friendly gamer here. And yeah, I know it's crazy. This is like the first time in a while where I've d- done multiple streams in quick succession. First, there was the surprise direct last week, and just a couple of days ago, I was able to get another part of the Pokemon Violet playthrough. And now, finally, the big event here is the Nintendo Switch 2 Direct, where we're going to get a mix of, details about the system as well as the games coming specifically for the new system, as well as possibly a more definitive launch date. So yeah, I mean, man, I'm already bruising, because I'm, missing out. I'm already missing out on PS5. I'm already missing out on like the hybrid PC platforms like Steam Deck and the ROG Ally. I don't even have a plan for potentially replacing my laptop if things go south there. So man, we'll see how well Nintendo does in giving me that FOMO feeling, because I definitely won't be able to get a Switch 2 right away. If they play their cards right, I'll definitely feel that FOMO feeling for sure. Alright, but without further ado, alright, I think, let me just pop this up. And I believe I have the sound situated right here so that it's not too loud, but that you could still hear it. Alright, let's get things going. Yeah, I set it off just shy of the countdown. Yeah, and I think this is the first time that the Switch reveal is dedicated to or system reveal is dedicated to a direct, because I think even the Switch had a actual physical presentation signed with it too, because that was back in 2017. Little over 8 years ago, so the Switch 1 definitely had a good run. And like I mentioned before, I just hope that this, I say it's a success if it at least sells as half as the Switch 1. And if it just does the right things, and minimizes any snags. Alright, Switch 2. You might occasionally hear rain in the background, because it's a little bit stormy where I'm at. I wonder if this is going to be the new intro that they use for their Nintendo Directs. 'Cause this looks pretty fun. And of course, yeah, Nintendo Switch 2. Oh, are we starting with a game already? Oh, it's the Mario Kart game they showed off.
Let's go!
Holy crap, there's a lot more racers in the race this time. And I really like the design on the carts. Donkey Kong specific stage. But yeah, since Mario Kart 8 basically took over the Mario Kart option for the Switch, it's nice to finally see a brand new one. Oh, there's rail grinding. Oh, and wall jumping. Also, random cow character? Alright, I see the hammer, brother. You can change your costumes? Interesting. Kind of wonder what that does. Mario Kart World. All right. I think this is probably an expansion of kind of the tour idea.
Hello everyone, I'm Koichi Kawamoto, and I'll be one of your guides for today's Nintendo Direct. I'm the producer for Nintendo Switch 2.
I'm Takuhiro Dota, the director for Nintendo Switch 2.
All right.
And I'm Tetsuya Sasaki, the hardware design lead for Nintendo Switch 2.
What you just saw was Mario Kart World, launching exclusively on Nintendo Switch 2.
Okay, it's an exclusive
Now,
Switch
what
2
do you think
title.
this brand new Mario Kart game will be like?
A brand new entry in the Mario Kart series is launching exclusively on the Nintendo Switch 2 system. Welcome to this vast world. Kart races are held throughout various regions that span the globe. Depending on the time of day and weather conditions, the atmosphere will change.
Oh. Day, night, and weather effects.
And in this Mario Kart game, you can go off the racetrack and drive virtually everywhere in this world.
Really?
In the Classic Grand Prix, race through 4 courses in a bid for first place. But don't sleep at the wheel.
I wonder
We'll
how
also
this
drive the
applies if
next
they decide to
course as
add
part of the
classic courses in.
With 24 drivers in each race, the
24
most in series
drivers.
history, the competition is gearing up. Introducing Knockout Tour. Race non-stop from one corner of the world to another.
Oh.
There are multiple checkpoints along the
Oh
way.
yeah, the knockout. They're
Below
not,
the
they're
person
elimination
shown when you hit a
races.
checkpoint, you'll be eliminated. Can you make it all the way to the finish line? You can also freely drive around this vast world in free roam.
Right, so it's kind of like their practice
By
mode.
going off-road, you can explore new areas and routes. So drive wherever your heart takes you. You can also go for scenic drives with friends.
All right, all right.
Take photos together at different locations.
That's pretty cool.
A brand new race across the entire world starts here. Mario Kart World. The game launches on the
Okay,
same
so
day
it's
as
gonna
Nintendo
be
Switch
a
2.
launch title.
More details about this title will be shared in the
Another
upcoming
Direct.
Mario Kart World Direct. So be on the lookout for more information.
Oh my
in the
goodness.
future.
They are just
Mario Kart
non-stop
World
with
launches
this
on the same
lately.
day as Nintendo Switch 2. We'll share more details in the future, so we hope you're looking forward to it.
Okay, yeah, I probably don't want to spend too much on the direct with it.
Next, we'd like to introduce some of the new features of Nintendo Switch 2.
All right.
These are the Joy-Con 2 controllers for Switch 2.
Okay.
And on the right Joy-Con 2, we've added a new C button.
Okay, what does that do?
Let's take a look at some new experiences it offers.
I'm still ahead of all of you guys.
I'm kind of wondering if the sound's out of sync.
So quick.
Oh, yep, it's a call button.
Wait, no.
It's a voice chat button.
Nix, I'm coming for you.
No, I'm about to get
Come on, no.
Oh.
Introducing Game Chat, a new feature for Nintendo Switch 2.
Hey, what's up? Can you hear me? Hello?
Hi, missed you.
With this feature, You'll be able to communicate with friends and family while playing a game.
Should we follow you? Yeah.
Yeah, follow
Okay.
me. For an adventure.
While using the game chat feature, your voice is recognized by a microphone built into the system.
Oh, okay. But you're still behind me, right? All right, let's keep going. Okay. So,
It can pick
but-
up your speaking voice clearly, even from a distance.
look at this.
Huh.
All right, let's keep going. Let's make a left right here. Let's make a.
When it's noisy around you, your voice will still come through clearly, letting you chat with ease.
How did you get hit by a
Interesting.
boat? Okay, nice.
It does look beautiful. It's so pink.
And you can use this feature in handheld mode too, letting you easily chat with friends and family.
Does it work with Bluetooth
If you
headphones?
open the chat menu and turn on game screen sharing,
Good job, good job. There we go, there we go.
you can also share your game screen.
Oh.
just like go on top of that dinosaur?
It does look a little laggy though.
You guys, I just did it.
Yeah, it looks pretty laggy.
Oh, shoot. Oh, ooh. Oh, he's trying to eat me. He's trying to eat me.
Okay, I got it. I got it.
Oh, no, 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 no.
Okay.
Uh,
You can chat to your heart's content, even while playing different games.
Yeah, I know that one. It's so hard, right? It's tough.
Oh, wow. I'm like in the sky right here. I'm like, I'm falling. Okay, we got it. We're safe.
it's a nice feature, but I feel like it's gonna be rough.
Cute. So cute.
Because I mean, yeah, it's like
You
it's
can
showing
adjust
up
the size of
really
your game
laggy.
screen,
Guys, I'm lost. Like,
Where'd you go?
or expand another friend's game screen.
Yeah, because it's like it's coming up really laggy, even in the demo footage.
Like if she gets past the wall.
this is where I have to do a little wall ride.
Okay.
So everyone can watch them play.
Oh, I think I know where you are. I think I know where you are. Wait. Okay, I think we have to try.
Ooh, okay.
Oh, nice.
Let's take a picture here.
Okay, are you ready?
Smile.
Yay! Oh, yo, that's sick.
I like your pose, Meeks.
On the right Joy-Con 2 controller, there's an additional button. With the C button, you can pull up a chat menu.
Oh, dang.
Oh, really cool. Wait, actually, guys, I got a call coming right now, so I'll be right back, yeah?
Okay.
Yeah, the stream is for whatever
Here,
reason
you
out of
can
sync
quickly
for
and
me.
easily mute yourself and
That's
more.
pretty cool.
And there's this. By connecting this camera to the system,
Hey!
Hey, what's up? Hello. Yo, Nick.
Hi, how's everyone doing? Good?
you can appear on screen and video chat while playing a game.
Your face is on here.
Wait, Nick, how was your test yesterday?
It was good.
No.
Here's how it looks with just the camera feed.
I'm way behind,
There
guys.
you go. I bet you like
Can
that.
you wait for me?
I
Look
mean,
forward to games which
not
use
not
your
gonna
camera
lie,
feed
this
like
is pretty nice for Nintendo, but I feel like there's gonna be some snags to it.
Wait.
That looks good.
Go
That
left,
looks
go
good.
left. Left,
Oh, wait,
left.
maybe
Let you
let's
fix
go a
it.
little more this way. Oh.
Using game chat. Even
Plus,
when you're-
I knew
you
they
can
were gonna
play games
they're
and
gonna
hang
do
out
stuff
as
through
if
their
you were
own app
together in
and
the
not
same
through
room.
Discord.
Play together or
So-
compete in online multiplayer games. Chat while playing your personal favorites. Decide your own rules for a retro game competition. Or hold a sports competition between families. All together, anytime, anywhere.
Again, it's really nice for people that specifically want to do stuff through the Nintendo Switch too, but
What did you think?
there are already
In
better
developing
options
Game Chat,
for, say,
our goal
like
was for you to enjoy
streamers
playing
and stuff
online with others
elsewhere.
more closely, including family and friends. Almost as if you're all playing together in the same place. The camera you saw in the trailer is the Nintendo Switch 2 camera,
Yeah.
which will be available on the same day as Switch 2.
But yeah, still, that is pretty nice though.
A Nintendo Switch Online membership will be
Yeah,
required
I
to
kind of
use Game
figured
Chat.
because you need online to play
However,
multiplayer anyway.
Since we'd like as many people as possible to experience Game Chat, it will be available without a membership for a limited time. We
Okay.
hope you'll try
So
it
it
out.
so they are giving like a 1-year grace period.
Additionally, Game Chat supports the Nintendo Switch Parental Controls app. And
Yeah,
different
that
settings
yeah
can be
that
adjusted.
that's
For
important.
example, whether parental permission is always required when a child wants to use Game Chat to play with their friends.
Gotta have that.
We'd like to introduce another new experience you can share with family and friends. On Nintendo Switch, even if you just have one game, you can pass a Joy-Con controller to a friend and play together. But on Nintendo Switch 2, you can play together locally on multiple systems using just one game, with GameShare. As shown here, even games that require multiple screens can be played if one person owns a compatible game. With GameShare, you can temporarily share compatible games with others who also have Nintendo Switch 2 or a Nintendo Switch system. You can share a game with up to 3 other systems at a time. GameShare also supports online play with other Switch 2 systems. You can use it with friends via Game Chat, which we showed earlier. GameShare can only be used with compatible games. This feature is planned for several titles, starting with a free update for Clubhouse Games 51 Worldwide Classics on Nintendo Switch.
Okay, so they're
GameShare
gonna
support is also planned for select games.
they're gonna
exclusive to
update. They're
Nintendo
probably gonna
Switch
update
2,
the list as
so
they
we
go
hope you'll
along.
Look forward to it.
Up next, we'd like to show you the Nintendo Switch 2 system itself. Please take a look.
All right. Bigger screen, same
At
thickness.
7.9 inches, Switch 2 has a bigger built-in screen. Here's how that compares to Nintendo Switch. The system's thickness remains the same. With approximately double the pixels compared to Switch, you can enjoy games in greater detail on the 1080p screen.
Okay, so it's the handheld mode is 1080. Up to 120 FPS,
The
all
screen
right.
supports up to 120 frames per second.
Only
allowing
in
for
compatible
smoother
games, of
gameplay and
course.
Supported titles.
HDR
The
support.
LCD screen is more vivid and supports HDR, providing more contrast between light and dark areas of the images. The all-new Joy-Con 2 controllers connect magnetically. Strong magnets keep the controllers firmly attached to the system. Detach a controller easily by pressing the release button on the back.
Okay.
The SL and SR buttons are bigger for greater comfort and control when playing with a Joy-Con 2 held horizontally.
All right.
The left and right sticks are now larger.
This is what people
Each
thought.
Joy-Con 2 controller can be used as a mouse to play with compatible games. Both the left and right Joy-Con 2 support mouse controls.
All right.
By adjusting the audio balance between the ranges, sounds from the built-in speakers are clearer and more natural in handheld and tabletop modes.
All right.
It has a built-in microphone, so you can voice chat with friends anytime via Game Chat. It also uses noise-canceling technology to filter sounds, so your voice will come through clearly.
Okay.
Even if you don't have a surround sound system, games can be enjoyed with more immersive, three-dimensional sound, as if it were coming from all around you.
All right. All right.
Place your Nintendo Switch 2 however you like with a large, sturdy stand. You can move it freely, like this.
Okay, 2 USB-C ports.
In addition to the USB-C port found on the bottom of the system, there's one on top as well. It's handy for connecting a USB-C camera or charging in tabletop mode.
All right.
Nintendo Switch 2 comes with 256 gigabytes
All right,
of internal
that
storage,
is a lot
8
better.
times that of Nintendo Switch, for storing your game downloads, save data, and more.
Okay,
Reading and
external
writing
storage
data
though.
is also faster.
New dock, 4K support. Nice.
Use the Nintendo Switch 2 dock to connect to your TV and enable up to 4K resolution for compatible games.
All right.
HDR is also supported in TV mode.
Okay, alright. Nice.
The Nintendo Switch 2 dock has a built-in fan that keeps your system cool. This helps keep performance stable.
Alright, nice.
On Nintendo Switch 2, you can play Nintendo Switch 2 games, as well as compatible Nintendo Switch games. Physical and digital games are supported.
Alright, nice, nice.
As you just saw, Nintendo Switch 2 isn't simply an improved Nintendo Switch. We redesigned the system from the ground up and packed in lots of new gameplay features. And to help players better understand the Switch 2 hardware, we're currently developing this game. Mr. Kawamoto!
Hello.
Let me guess, this is the demo
Current
game.
location is actually inside the game itself. This is Nintendo Switch 2 Welcome Tour.
Ah,
Exclusive to Nintendo Switch 2.
this is interesting.
I'm standing over here. Okay, everyone, join me inside the game. There are a lot of question mark icons here.
This is free,
Let's
right?
examine them.
This is free, right?
This sign reads, "Where are the magnets?" The Joy-Con 2 controllers attach to the system with magnets. And those magnets are inside the system. The SL and SR buttons on the Joy-Con 2 are made of metal, so that's how they attach to the system. A magnetic circuit is formed between them, so they won't easily detach. Through examining signs like these, you can discover all sorts of secrets about Nintendo Switch 2. Another example, the Joy-Con 2 controllers have mouse controls. And when combined with the gyroscopes, you can even do something like this. You can adjust the position of the golf club and aim for the cup by rotating the Joy-Con 2.
Alright. Alright.
Combining the mouse controls and gyroscopes, things like this are possible. There are secrets to discover even as you're playing minigames and tech demos. Some of the secrets range from the unique features of the system to tiny details you might not notice until they're pointed out. There are plenty. Nintendo Switch 2 Welcome Tour will launch as a paid digital game on the same day as
Why
Nintendo
is it
Switch 2.
paid?
So please check it out if you're interested.
Why is it a paid
Now,
game?
I'd like to share some more information regarding
That's
Nintendo
dumb!
Switch 2. This is the game card for Nintendo Switch 2 titles. It's the same shape as Nintendo Switch game cards, but it's now red and it has much faster data reading speeds. Next up is additional storage. Switch 2 will only work with micro SD express cards. They're a different type of SD card and will make high-speed data transfers possible.
Okay, so micro SD express
Please note
cards.
that regular micro SD cards used for Nintendo Switch
Okay.
will not be compatible. Additionally, to transfer data from Switch to Switch 2, you can log into your Nintendo account to use the System Transfer feature. With this feature,
All right,
you can
they will have a
transfer
system
save
transfer
data,
feature. That's
digital
good.
games, and more. We're also releasing a new Pro Controller.
With the new call button,
It
of
has a
course.
C button, which launches Game Chat, and on the back there are new GL and GL
Ah,
buttons,
they
which
are
you can
also
use
doing
to
the back.
assign existing button controls.
You can now also assign buttons. Awesome.
In addition, an audio jack has been added. We've
All right.
introduced a few new features, and after today's presentation, the official Nintendo Switch 2 website will go live. There will also
All right.
be an Ask the Developer article on the website, where the three of us will talk about the development of Nintendo Switch 2. We
Okay,
hope you'll check
all
that
right.
out as well.
And now, the Nintendo Switch 2 launch date.
All right.
Nintendo Switch 2 launches on June 5th.
Oh, right before my
We're very much looking
birthday.
forward to the day when you all get to experience it, so please wait.
Oh.
Now, broadly speaking, on Nintendo Switch 2, you can play 3 types of games. The first type is Nintendo Switch 2 games.
Okay.
These games take advantage of the performance and features of Switch 2.
Okay.
The second type is compatible games that were released on Nintendo Switch. Nintendo
Okay, and the
2
Nintendo
edition
Switch
games
2
are the
edition
third
games.
type. Some games that were released on Switch will receive upgraded versions that offer things like improved visuals, unique ways to play on Switch 2, and more. Now, I'd like to show you the Nintendo Switch 2 edition of Super Mario Party Jamboree. Please take a look.
Do you have to buy a separate game, though? It sounds like you have to buy a separate game.
Super Mario Party Jamboree is getting an upgrade on Nintendo Switch 2. The upgrade expands on the base game and adds new features, including mouse controls,
Okay, that makes sense.
audio recognition, more expressive rumble, and gameplay that uses a camera accessory, all of which can be accessed on Switch 2. Let's check out 3 new and updated modes. First up is Mario Party mode. With a single camera, up to 4 players can join the festivities. You'll be able to see each other's faces as you play, so you can experience all the reactions and emotions in real time. Or 4 friends can take the party online. Up next, it's Bowser Live. A mode where the live player team wins. Bowser will bring you on stage to hit blocks to collect the most coins. Guide an RC car with your voice.
Now, not everybody wants to show their face, though, so I wonder if they're going to have options to kind of have like an avatar or something.
Finally, take a ride on the mouse-controlled carnival coaster. With the safety bar lowered and secured, you're off. Use mouse controls to shoot down enemies while you feel the bumps and rumbles of the coaster. When you enter a pipe, a mini-game will begin. This is a bouldering game where 2 players each control an arm, and 1 where you shake a can of spray paint and quickly tag objects. Enjoy the thrill of these intuitive mini-games. How quickly can you reach the station? From mini-games that use a camera, the built-in microphone, mouse controls, and rumble, the biggest party yet is getting even bigger. Super Mario Party Jamboree, Nintendo Switch 2 Edition, plus Jamboree TV launches on Nintendo Switch 2, July 24th. Nintendo Switch 2 players who already own Super Mario Party Jamboree can upgrade to Nintendo Switch 2 Edition plus Jamboree.
Oh, okay, so
by
they're offering
purchasing
separate
an
upgrade packs. Okay. There's at least
Please
that.
look
So
forward
you
to
are
new
going to have to
Mario
pay for
Party
the upgrade
experience,
pack, but
where you
hopefully
can
it'll
see
be
each
like
other's
more
reactions
affordable
while
if you already
playing.
have the game.
Let's continue presenting some more Nintendo Switch 2 Edition games.
Oh, the 2 Zelda games are going to
Nintendo
get Switch 2
The
editions.
Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild and The Legend of Zelda Tears of the Kingdom feature enhanced resolution and frame rates, and also support HDR, which makes the image more vibrant,
Okay.
so you can play with smoother, higher definition graphics.
Alright, that's good.
Plus, you can get even more out of your adventures in Hyrule using Zelda Notes. This new feature can be accessed via the Nintendo Switch app on smart devices. It's a game-specific service that's exclusive to the Switch 2 editions of these titles.
Okay, okay.
For example, it can help guide you to various locations, like shrines and Koroks you haven't found yet.
Guidance
So
activated.
hopefully they're actually going to be using more of the Switch mobile app this time around.
Or you can share your creations using QR codes and send them to another player to create in their
That's pretty cool. Again, I hope they use this for more games, 'cause that actually sounds pretty neat.
We hope these features will make your adventures even more enjoyable.
I could see some people getting some good use out of that. Up, Kirby and the Forgotten
In
Lands
Kirby
getting a
and the
Switch 2
Forgotten
edition.
Land, you'll be able to enjoy an additional story exclusive to the Nintendo Switch 2 edition, along with improved graphics and frame rates.
Alright.
This story takes place in the Forgotten Land after being struck by a powerful meteor that's causing some mysterious changes.
Interesting.
We hope you're looking forward to Kirby's new adventure. Metroid Prime 4 Beyond will
Of
have both
course.
a Nintendo Switch and a Nintendo Switch 2 edition.
Of course. I wonder if that's how they're gonna be handling cross releases for Switch and Switch 2. It's like, hey,
In
we'll have
addition
this game
to
on the Switch
standard
1, but then we'll have a
you
Switch
can
2
use mouse
edition.
controls for intuitive gameplay on Switch 2.
Ah, you can use mouse controls.
Plus, you can explore the immersive world in 4K at 60 frames per second, or enjoy smoother action in Full HD at 120 frames per second. Choose from these two modes, both of which support HDR, based on your preference and playstyle.
Alright, that's pretty...
Plus,
Yeah, Pokemon Legends is
Pokemon
getting a
Legends
Nintendo
Zero,
Switch 2
which is
edition.
scheduled to launch later this year, will not only receive a Nintendo Switch version, but a Nintendo Switch 2 edition as well.
Alright.
Taking advantage of the power of Switch 2, you can enjoy your adventure in Lumio City with enhanced resolution and frame rates.
You know, Pokemon Scarlet and Violet could probably use that too.
The Nintendo Switch 2 edition games you just saw will be available as both physical and digital versions. And if you already own the Nintendo Switch version of a game, you can play the Nintendo Switch 2 edition by purchasing an upgrade pack.
Alright.
I
Alright.
hope you're looking forward to these Nintendo Switch 2 edition games.
I think the upgrade pack is a good compromise. Hopefully they don't charge too much
I'd like
with
to introduce
those.
a brand new game featuring mouse controls with the Joy-Con 2 controllers. Please take a
Alright,
look.
we're looking at a new game. Is it new IP or is it an old IP with a new idea? Is it some like kind of music mixing kit? Is this some... Huh. Dragon Drive. Those look like those Special Olympic basketball wheelchairs. Oh, you can even dunk. So, I guess maybe this is kind of like their own Rocket League in a sense? Not a bad
In Dragon
game
Drive,
to introduce
you'll
the
use
mouse
both
feed.
Joy-Con 2 controllers as mice to intuitively pull off various moves. We hope you're looking forward to a new twist on 3-on-3 matches using dual mouse controls. Next, here are some games from our publishing and development partners coming to Nintendo Switch 2.
Alright, so third-party games.
I have long observed the lands between.
Huh.
This world is in dire need of repair.
Oh, Elden Ring's coming to Switch 2.
You can see them, can't you? The rings of grace that guide you through your burden.
And my friend Jude Knight is probably going nuts right now.
I have no doubt you will become Elden Lord. May you take the throne.
Tarnished edition. Okay. So I guess it's like a specific Switch edition or maybe a definitive edition?
Hey, I'm Greg Kasavin from Supergiant Games, here to say that Hades 2 is coming to Nintendo Switch 2.
Okay.
The first ever sequel introduces the Princess of the Dead, an immortal witch out to vanquish the sinister Titan.
So is Hades 2 only going to be a Switch 2 game?
To the ends of the earth, getting to know dozens of characters from Greek myth in a story that reacts to your every setback and victory. It's the kind of game you can quickly pick up and play whether you're experienced.
Okay, we're I think we're like halfway through the presentation now.
Later this year.
Capcom?
皆さんこんにちは。カプコンの中山です。我々がお届けするタイトルは
Up, Street Fighter 6 is coming.
本体を持ち寄っての対戦はもちろん
New modes exclusive to Switch 2. Interesting.
ソフトは通常版の他に総勢
There'll be a standard edition and a Years 1-2 Fighters edition that'll include 26 playable characters. Alright.
ゲームと連動するアミーボとアミーボカード
Oh my goodness, they're even coming with Amiibo and Amiibo cards. That's crazy.
Initiating Arsenal boot sequence. Weapon safety mechanism confirmed. All operating at normal levels. Testing data link with spine. Normal. Commencing launch.
After 2 long wars where our freedom was restricted, we will finally be liberated from humans.
I'm in need of a new arsenal, new equipment.
Arsenal. Okay.
And you're buying.
Rebels! Thanks for the warm welcome!
This planet will be ours.
Is this an upcoming game or is this a game already released? I can't remember if I've heard of Arsenal or not.
To destroy all humanity.
No! Because we're in the middle of a war. Don't you get it?
I won't just stop you. I'll tear you apart! All children, bring hope to our lives.
Daemon X Machina. Okay.
Hey, this is Joseph Fares from Hazelight. I'm super excited.
Split Fiction is Split Fiction's coming to Switch 2.
About friendship. You play as Mio, who writes sci-fi, and Zoe, who writes fantasy. Together, they get trapped in their own stories, and it's up to you and a friend to help them break free.
I heard good things about this one.
If you like It Takes Two, you're gonna love this one, trust me.
Yeah, it plays similar to It Takes Two.
To play Split Fiction on the day Switch 2 launches.
Oh, it's coming as a launch title.
EA Sports, we're bringing fans together across the world.
I mean, I get it. You gotta have these games included, but still, I'm.
Madden NFL will also be arriving on the Nintendo platform.
Okay, so the EA Sports games are coming to Switch 2.
Hi, I'm Alan Tu from Avalanche Software. We are bringing Hogwarts Legacy to Nintendo Switch 2. With enhanced
I mean, my girlfriend would probably like it, but I'm not a Harry Potter. I'm not a Harry Potter fan. So I'm just like,
And the new mouse controls on Switch 2 give you even more ways to experience the adventure.
Probably through like the mouse controls.
Discover the enhanced magic when Hogwarts Legacy launches on the same day as Switch 2.
So a lot of these third-party titles I think are coming out on the same day. I mean, I totally would be into the Tony Hawk games. It's just, I really would not give Activision money right now. So yeah, and I think since this game's also coming to Switch, it's probably like a Nintendo Switch 2 edition or something. Up there's a SpongeBob track.
Hello, this is Christian Elverdam from IO Interactive.
IO Interactive.
We are bringing our flagship title, Hitman World of Assassination, to Nintendo Switch 2.
There's gonna be a Hitman game.
As the best assassin in the trade, Agent 47 does everything he can to accomplish his mission. And how each mission progresses will vary depending on the player's imagination. Our ever-expanding game will release on the same day as Switch 2. Plus, we are excited to bring another familiar agent to the platform.
Wait, is this James Bond? Is this GoldenEye? Not GoldenEye, is it? Yep, James Bond. They're bringing a James Bond game Project 007.
James Bond. The world's favorite spy is coming to Nintendo Switch 2, so stay tuned.
All right. Square Enix. What is
The story
Square?
of light and shadow that never fades is reborn.
Oh, they're
Bravely Default returns, remastered in
they're remastering Bravely Default.
featuring the Brave and Default commands that help you control the flow of turn-based battles.
Okay.
Change and customize jobs to build out your very own party. Enjoy your adventure with upgraded features and enhancements.
All right.
And all new minigames with unique ways to play. Square Enix presents the classic fantasy RPG.
No, this would be a good way to bring a lot of remastered 3DS games
HD
over.
Remaster. Set foot in Luxembourg as a warrior of light once more.
Launch day.
セガ龍が如くスタジオ代表の横山です。
Yep, Yakuza.
我々がお送りするタイトルは龍が如くゼロ。
Yakuza Zero Director's Cut. Okay.
1988年東京と大阪2つの歓楽街を舞台に土地を巡る争奪戦が勃発。伝説の始まりを追加シーンとともにお楽しみください。発売日は Nintendo Switch 2の発売と同じ。
A lot of these games being available on the same day as Switch 2. That's good.
ご期待ください。
That's good.
We'll have more games to show from our publishing and development partners, but for now, we'd like to show a game being developed in collaboration with Nintendo. Please take a look.
In collaboration with ourselves. Koei Tecmo. Ah!
When the Zonai, who descended from the heavens, joined hands with the Hylians, who dwelled on the surface.
Oh, is this another Hyrule Warriors game? This is another Hyrule Warriors game.
But in time, a terrible evil arose. A war was fought to vanquish this evil, one which future generations would call the Imprisoning War.
Perhaps you truly have traveled back in time.
So that's Hyrule Castle?
The story leading into The Legend of Zelda Tears of the Kingdom.
Is the past.
You know, Koei Tecmo's been doing really good making warrior-like games using Nintendo IPs, with both Zelda and Fire Emblem. Oh, and there's no link in sight, so I think it's going to be focused on Zelda. Hyrule Warriors. Age of Imprisonment. Alright. I mean, I'm not into Zelda, but that's... I'm pretty sure there are plenty of Zelda fans that are just going nuts.
That was Hyrule Warriors Age of Imprisonment. It's being developed by Koei Tecmo Games, with support from Nintendo. We hope you're looking forward to the untold story of the
Okay, we got basically 20 minutes left, but I have to hit the restroom real quick, so I am just gonna pause on that, and I'll be right back. All right, I'm back. Sorry about that, everybody. I just don't wanna. It's like there's 23 or so minutes left, and I'd rather not. Well, no. The YouTube stream was desynced and even froze for a good minutes. I'm not sure if that's YouTube or because I could have sworn. Because I don't know. I don't really know what's going on, so I do apologize. The froze part, was because I took a break. Okay. No, not yours. The Nintendo Direct was when it was live. Okay, so yeah, my end is fine. It's just the Nintendo Direct is unsynced. So yeah, I kind of noticed it early on, where it's like it did seem like things weren't syncing up properly. But I mean, which yeah, it kind of sucked. But no, the freezing part was because I had to take a quick restroom break. I would not be able to last for another 20 minutes, and I'd rather not be bouncing around all over the place. With the last of these announcements. So, with all of that said, let's actually continue.
Took place in Hyrule long ago.
And now, some news about Nintendo Switch Online. You can continue to enjoy Nintendo Switch Online on Switch 2.
Okay. So,
and with Nintendo Switch Online Plus expansion pack, you can enjoy a new membership benefit exclusively on Switch 2.
Okay, new membership benefit on Switch 2. Okay, so what's the Switch 2 deal?
Nintendo Switch
Oh
Online
no,
Plus
they did not do that to me.
A new classic game library exclusive to Nintendo Switch 2.
Oh.
Nintendo GameCube, originally released in 2001. Here are the titles that will be available at launch. A Legend of Zelda game that looks like a cartoon come to life.
Oh, that FOMO's hitting really hard right now.
Using a mysterious baton, Link sets sail on an adventure across the Great Sea. The Legend of Zelda, The Wind Waker.
Oh, Soul Calibur 2 is on there.
A tale of souls and swords eternally retold. In this 3D,
yeah, but it's gonna be the version with Link in it too, right?
With a different weapon, and Link from the Legend of Zelda series enters the fray. Soul Calibur 2.
F-Zero GX is coming. All right.
Speeds over 2,000 kilometers per hour. 30 machines will put it all on the line in death-defying races. Featuring the series' first machine customization and story mode, get ready to experience F-Zero GX.
Okay.
In games that support multiplayer, up to 4 can play
yep,
together
online connection.
Or online. Enjoy these classic games with clearer image quality and higher resolution than the original releases.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
You can also check the controls for each title and customize them to your liking.
I wonder if we were able to customize controls. Sunshine, Fire Emblem, Pokemon, Super Mario Search, Chibi Rosso, Luigi Mansion, Pokemon Coliseum.
Nintendo GameCube.
Same day as Switch 2, of course.
The Switch 2 exclusive game library
of course.
Coming to Nintendo
And there's
Switch
probably going to be more on the way too.
Launches the same day as the hardware's release. And a dedicated controller designed after the original game.
Of course!
Will also be released.
Why wouldn't it be?
It can connect wirelessly and also has a C button
to
quickly access Game Chat. The Nintendo GameCube controller, exclusively available for Nintendo Switch Online members.
Of course it would take till Switch 2 for the GameCube to finally
Whether you're familiar with the games,
finally be available.
We hope you're looking forward to Nintendo GameCube, Nintendo Classics.
But it's here.
Of course, you can continue to play select games from the systems shown here on Nintendo Switch 2.
Please provide more of them.
Okay, let's see some more games from
Please provide more of them. Stop drip feeding. The plushie. Deltarune! Oh! A heartfelt journey of humor and friendship. Undertale's parallel story. Deltarune. Launch day, alright.
Hi, I'm Randy from Gearbox. Borderlands 4, our upcoming flagship Borderlands game, will launch on Nintendo Switch 2. Borderlands is back. Loot and shoot your way.
I mean, I never really got into Borderlands, but, you know,
We're still in
it's
development,
nice.
and it's already the most ambitious Borderlands game we've ever
But it
made.
will be available for... But yeah, an upcoming game for PS5 and Xbox and PC is coming to Switch too. That's nice.
Hi, I'm Dennis Shirk from Firaxis Games.
Civilization 7? Alright, alright, alright.
Of Sid Meier's Civilization 7. In Civ 7, you'll establish an empire and guide your
Man, I
people
freaking
throughout
pulled a
the ages of history.
Maximilian, dude, when I saw the
Within mouse
GameCube
control,
NSO.
players can enjoy a more
Holy
intuitive
shit.
gameplay experience. Civ 7 launches on the same day as Switch 2. And if you already own the Nintendo Switch version, you can experience mouse controls on Switch 2 by purchasing the upgrade.
Okay, alright.
And we have even more news from 2K.
Hi, I'm Lionel Jinks.
And I'm Ben Bishop.
Our final announcement for today is that WWE 2K is coming to Nintendo Switch 2.
Plus NBA 2K as well.
I mean, that's nice. You know, again, I dropped off of NBA 2K a while back.
4 kids find this old tattered man. Off they went armed with nothing.
Is this Sea of
but
Thieves?
Enthusiasm and a profound lack of preparation. Boom!
No, no, it's
Let's slay some trees.
not Sea of Thieves.
Awesome! You nailed it! Hook,
Oh.
sinker. Tastes amazing, doesn't it?
Oh, is this where the stream itself froze? Okay.
Master this.
Okay.
Next stop, the top. Ha! Nicely done. Well, I think that's everything. Let's set sail. This time.
Oh man, how long does that last?
Hi, I'm Dave Crooks from Dodge Roll. Here's the first look at Enter the Gungeon 2.
Okay.
Dodge countless bullets and aim for the Gungeon's depths in our roguelike shooter sequel. Now reloaded in a new 3D.
I feel bad for the guy behind Enter the Gungeon 2. It's like, oh man.
We're still working on the game, and we're excited to share more with you in the future.
That had to suck. Okay, it's back to Civilization 7. Okay. We're back. We're back. Man. Oh, it's even worse. It's even more unsynced. It's even more unsynced.
Hello, my name is Adam Badowski from CD Projekt Red. We are delighted to bring the immersive world of the dark future to Nintendo players for the first time.
Oh, it's even worse now.
It's an open-world action-adventure RPG set in Night City.
Oh my god.
Thanks to Nintendo Switch 2, you can transport yourself to the City of Dreams at home or on the go. Get ready to meet unforgettable characters and discover engaging stories when Cyberpunk 2077 Ultimate Edition comes to
Oh,
Nintendo Switch 2
I know now
on
Cyberpunk. Oh, now we just heard Cyberpunk 2077 is coming to Switch too.
スクエアエニックスの浜口です。任天堂スイッチ2でファイナルファンタジー7リメイクインターグレードを発売いたします。
Oh, now I'm hearing Final Fantasy VII Remake is coming to
3部
Switch.
作シリーズの1作目となり、 20年以上の時を経て再創作された新しい FF7 を体験いただけます。スイッチ2で展開する FF7 リメイクシリーズにぜひご期待ください。
Okay, I wonder if the entire Final Fantasy VII remake is coming to Switch. Okay, it's like that on the Twitch VOD too. Okay. Kanutsugami Path of the Goddess, same day as Switch 2. Okay. Hollow Knight Silk Song 2025. Story of Season Grand Bazaar is going to have a Nintendo Switch 2 edition. Goodnight Universe 2025. 2 Point Museum 2025. Wild Hearts S. It's a Koei Tecmo game. Witchbrook. Okay. Puyo Puyo Chue Tetris 2S. Rune Factory Garden of Azuma. Marvel Cosmic Invasion. Okay, so some of the games that were announced for in the latest Direct are also going to be on Switch too. Nobunaga's Ambition Awakening Complete Edition, same day Switch 2. Fast View. Oh, the Fast Racing series guys is coming up with another one. There's a Nintendo Switch 2 edition of Shadow Labyrinth. Okay, Raito is coming. No Sleep for Konami Date from the Isomnium Files. Reanimal. Holy cow. Of course, Fortnite. Ridge Racer. A new Professor Layton game. Nintendo Switch 2 edition of Tamagotchi Plaza. Human Fall Flat 2. Okay. That's quite a lineup.
We've shown a lot of games so far. The next game will be the last from our publishing and development partners. Please take a look.
Okay. What game are they going to leave us off with?
I give you my blood.
What's going on?
I give you my life.
What's going on?
Turn, O wheel, and transport him to a night of moonlight, to humanity's very dusk.
Hey, this is a FromSoft game. Yeah, the audio's still desynced a little bit. Okay, you're a vampire. Okay, I wonder if this is like the last third-party announcement, but then we're going to be followed up with the last Nintendo announcement.
I pray that you are able, carrier of blood.
Tears will flow for one, and one alone.
The Duskbloods. Okay, so it's like a brand new game from them. $2026. Okay, so this one will be available only on Switch 2. So not even a cross-platform? Not even a cross-platform title? Or maybe cross-platform later.
Voice article where the game's director, Hidetaka Miyazaki, will share more details about the game, so please check it out when it's available. That's all from our publishing and development partners.
Okay.
We'd like to thank the developers who appeared today, as well as our publishing and development partners.
From Soft literally said, F you Sony, we're doing Bloodborne 2 on Switch. I wouldn't doubt that.
In addition to what you saw today, our partners are working on many games coming to Nintendo Switch 2.
I mean, we're getting a good
We'll
showing
showcase
so
more games in the
far.
future, so we hope you're looking forward to it.
Yeah.
Next, please take a look at this.
Okay. Is Kirby? Looks like a warp star. It's Kirby! Oh my god, Kirby's gonna be part of the the actual launch lineup? It's like he's desperately trying to get his warp star working. Wait, what is this? What is this? No. Ah! Oh my god, they're bringing back Kirby Air Ride! They are bringing back Kirby Air Ride! Kirby Air Riders! Holy shit! Sakurai's coming back for this one? Wait, come back!
Kirby Air Ride, which originally released on the Nintendo GameCube system over 20 years ago, is getting a brand new game. We hope you're looking forward to Kirby Air Riders, directed by Masahiro Sakurai.
Wait, come
This
back!
is our last trailer for today. Please take a look.
Oh my god, they're not done yet! Okay, what is... This is interesting. Alright, last game. What's this? Oh, this seems like Donkey Kong. This is Donkey Kong. Donkey Kong's back. Oh, we are doing 3D Donkey Kong, man. We are open world Donkey Kong. It's like a mining game of some sort. And there's a lot of punching. This is good to end on, I will say, because holy... Oh, there's 2D Donkey Kong Country style segments, too. Okay. And he's kind of in this new Mario movie style, like, too. That's cool. Okay, who are the bad guys this time? Oh, it's kind of like more ancient creature-like steel. So, yeah, I don't think King K. Rool is coming back on this one, but the villains look pretty interesting, though. Donkey Kong Bonanza. All right. All right. Oh, and it's coming this summer, too. All right.
That was a brand new 3D platforming action game starring Donkey Kong, called Donkey Kong Bonanza. With incredible strength.
Who's developing this one? Is that just straight up from Nintendo?
The ground, and just about everything as you demolish your way through a massive underground world. More details will be shared in the future. We hope you're looking
forward. Well, it's still launch window because it's a month afterwards.
Thank you for watching so far.
Yeah, it does look like in-house in Nintendo. I think this is like the first major game that they did with Donkey Kong in-house in a long while.
Finally, here are the hardware options that will be available at launch.
Oh, there's going to be hardware options.
We'll release Nintendo Switch 2, as well as a bundle that includes a digital version of Mario Kart World.
Okay. So they are including Mario Kart World.
Please check the official Nintendo Switch 2 website, which goes live later today.
You're not going to show the price on the stream?
That's all we have to share for today.
I'm a little concerned about that.
You'll have to wait just a bit longer for launch. We are very much looking forward to everyone being able to experience.
So basically, there's just the console, and then there's the console plus Nintendo plus Mario Kart World.
Thank you very much.
Oh man, I am sold. I'm sold. You know, it's a shame that the presentation itself kind of. Okay, the price is currently $450 in the World Bundle. Okay, so there's gonna be a Nintendo Treehouse live stream. I might catch bits and pieces of that because I'm still gonna be working on stuff. But yeah, okay, so the price is currently $450 and the World Bundle is currently $500. That's not too bad. I mean, given with how consoles have been as of late, you know, I would have liked at least $50 less for the system and the World Bundle being $450. But, you know, it is the digital version of World... Oh, the digital version of World is $80? Oh, I wonder if first-party titles are going to get a price increase now. Yeah. Yeah. DK is 70. Okay, so it seems like there's going to be like some games are going to be 70 and some games are going to be 80. I think we're done with the 60 price dollar games as a whole now. So yeah, I mean, yeah, I guess that's going to be about, but unfortunately I think that's kind of the sign of the times that we're in and Nintendo is forced to adjust. So I don't think that's something that Nintendo's going to be doing specifically. But yeah, I mean, all in all, the announcements were good. You know, it's a shame that the actual presentation of the announcements, you know, kind of glitched out. But oh man, the fact that GameCube is coming to NSO for Switch 2 and there's going to be like a new Kirby Air Ride game. damn, that alone made it. But it's like, it also seems like they're gonna have like, yeah, and Silksong was in there. Apparently, Silksong is coming out this year, I guess. And it's gonna be part of the Switch 2 lineup, which from what I gathered, people haven't really heard about Silksong in like forever. So, and I still got to play the first Hollow Knight too. But yeah, I mean, you know, it seems like in terms of both first and third party showings, there's going to be quite a strong selection and launch window. Plus, there's going to be, you know, they will have at least some way of transitioning from Switch 1 to Switch 2. You know, so yeah, there were a few things that I felt kind of about. I mean, it is nice that they have like an in-game voice chat and with an available camera, but I feel like that's not going to work out too well. I mean, even in the test footage, it's like it's going to lag like nothing else. It does really feel like, you know, unless if you're very diehard attached to doing things straight through Nintendo, you are still kind of better off. Yeah, it was my thoughts exactly. It was literally Discord, but worse looking. Yeah, and it looks in-house at... hold on. Yeah, it was literally Discord, but worse looking. So, but yeah, so unfortunately, that C button is just probably not going to get a whole lot of use. I do feel a little bit better about the magnets because they did show the little release thing, so you don't have to struggle pulling them off. There's actually a release thing, so hopefully there's nothing wrong with that. You know, hopefully the days of Joy-Con drift are okay. The upgrade packs from Switch 1 cost money, but having NSO. So wait, the upgrade packs are free as long as you have NSO? So since most people are likely going to have NSO, the upgrade may as well be free. Yeah. Okay. That's good to know. But yeah, having the system start at 256. Okay, Xenoblade X is apparently going to be one of them. I feel like they're going to be increasing like the list of Switch 2 edition games. You know, Nintendo Switch that are compatible games. You know, I think we will get more updates within time. You know, yeah, I hope Three Houses eventually gets a Switch 2 edition. I hope Legends Arceus and Pokemon Scarlet and Violet get a Switch 2 edition. Okay, maybe not Legends Arceus because, you know, Legends ZA is already going to get a Switch 2 edition, but Scarlet and Violet definitely need one. Let's see, who else? It's hard to say with Smash Brothers. To see which way they're going to go with that. You know, it would be nice to just see Ultimate get a Switch 2 edition. Because I feel like there's a list of games that aren't compatible on Switch 2, but it wasn't that big. I feel like it's like the very specific stuff, like, you know, Ring Fit Adventure and the Labo stuff, and anything tied to those. So wait, so most of the games that are on there are Japanese only games? Okay, you know. But again, we'll see. But I am definitely optimistic. But man, I am not ready 2 months from now. That's so close to my birthday. And usually with my birthday, I usually have you know, my parents help me out with like professional stuff. So I'm not sure how I feel like asking for like a gaming system, especially because in the eyes of, you know, people who don't play games, you know, you always have, you know, if you have more than one system, that's too much, you know. So and I am kind of wondering if I should just, you know, work over the money myself or something like that. I don't know. Yeah, I mean, again, I'm very optimistic. You know, I'm sure along the ways, and Switch 2 is region locked. Nintendo has always been kind of doing that, though. So I don't think, I know, that's probably not it. You know, if they have no reason to, you know, not have like region lock, they probably aren't going to suddenly change. unless if something incentivizes them to do so. Oh, it's cheaper in Japan at around 300. Well, that's largely due to how the yen works and how international trade works. So they probably don't want people getting it for a cheaper price in Japan and then changing the region so that it has their stuff. So yeah, they probably just want people getting it from the region that they have it in. It's easier for them to track that way. But again, I'm largely optimistic. About this. We'll definitely have more news coming from here to June, and then we're gonna probably hear people's first impressions on it. As well as any snags. There's definitely going to be some things that people are excited about, as well as things that are people going to be heavily critical about. But I think this presentation overall went well, and I think having the kind of the last direct just solely on Switch 1 also worked to the benefit of this presentation as well, because it helped them just focus on this. Otherwise, we probably would have had a lot of otherwise this probably would have easily been a 2-hour presentation. It would have just dragged on, or they would have had to cut out a lot of stuff. So let's see, what else do I want to talk about? But yeah, again, I'm not going to stream the Treehouse. I've already spent quite a bit of time doing this reaction. I'll probably just, see bits and pieces of here, just like I'll see bits and pieces of other people's reactions. I am planning a post-direct reaction with at the very least, my friend Phil. Again, I might also add a couple more people if they're available, if our schedules line up. Don't expect that right away. I am going to at least try to get it, before, the Switch launches. But it still is looking, at the rate things are going with me, it's likely going to be a late April, early May sort of deal. But yeah, that's pretty much it, So, overall, good. It may not necessarily be perfect in eyes of a lot of people, especially because the stream itself had major desyncing issues. It even froze at one point. I'm sure Nintendo might re-upload the direct video so that it would be perfectly synced, but of course that's long past all the live reactions and stuff. But all in all, I think they are doing pretty good for the Switch 2. Again, I don't see this necessarily flying off the shelves in the same way the Switch 1 does, but in my mind, if it at least sells half as the Switch 1 does, I see it as a success. And I think, I feel like with the stuff that we're here, it could at least do that over its lifetime. Give or take, 5, 6, 7 years. Maybe it'll last as long as the Switch 1 with 8 years, But yeah, I say they did a pretty good job. And, seeing games like Elden Ring and Street Fighter 6 and even an upcoming game in Borderlands 4 being able on the Switch 2, I do feel like they are catching up at least to, the current platforms. Obviously, when the new PCs and the new PlayStations, and I don't even know if the Xbox is going to do a new console after the Series X and S, and the other new competitive hybrid platforms come out, that's where it might start lagging behind. But I do feel like at least it wouldn't be until the second half. And even then, I do feel there is a little bit of future proofing here. So, especially with how they, cause they did say, it is compatible, handheld, you get 1080 60, and docked, you can go up to 4K. Well, actually, no, you can go up to 1080 120, and you can go up to 4K 60 docked, which is nice. So, yeah, I think with this they might have future-proof, barring any, major unforeseen issues. I think they did future-proof this, and then maybe with a future side grade down the line, that might help them catch up to whatever future console releases from their competitors. But again, only time will tell. We got to wait to see how the actual launch goes, and it's looking pretty strong. So, yeah, and it seems like people are fairly confident, so we'll just have to wait and see until then. But, for now, that is the Nintendo Switch 2 Direct, and I am certainly very excited for it. I am debating of whether or not I should be waiting for this. I might have to. I might have no choice but to. But for now, I say it's going to be going pretty well. So with all that said, this is Matt, your local friendly gamer. Thank you for tuning in to the reaction. I hope you all have yourselves a wonderful day. Hope you're all as excited as I am. And take care.